Yo, what's up guys? We're back at you with another video today. Today we're breaking down Pedro Rodenas at Duke versus Carl Emil Overbeck from Cal. And let's get straight into it, guys. My name is Chase Arevalo. If you're not familiar with who I am, I played D1 tennis at Georgia Southern. I was mentored by Nick Bollettieri when I coached at IMG Academy, and I was a director at the Rick Macy Tennis Academy, and I was mentored by Rick for about 2 years there. And yeah, so let's get straight into it, guys. I've worked with some players like Lulu Sun, who's top 50 on the WTA Tour, and let's go straight into it, guys. We're gonna break this down. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. Great shoulder, elbow angle there. Serves body. So automatically notice how he's not patient staying in the cross-court rally. This is a textbook example of when not being patient enough in the cross-court rally will burn you. Like, what's the purpose of going for that? Not sure. Good slicer. Take a look at his return footwork here. Look at his return footwork. Split, puts his weight on the outside leg, puts his weight on his left foot, he's a lefty. Notice he transfers his weight onto that leg. His head and his body are basically right above his outside leg. He pushes off, then makes contact. Notice how now the ball left his racket, and now he's gonna land on the inside leg. See, he landed on this leg, then his outside leg planted afterwards. Goes cross again here. Notice this guy over here, Pedro, is staying super patient in the cross-court rally. Exactly, see that? Look, he's saying, bro, I can beat you in the cross-court rally. I'm confident with my forehand. So I can hang here all day. I can hang here all day, right? And it's also his forehand as a lefty against the righty's backhand. So it makes sense why he's confident. I'm just going to keep ripping the forehand cross. Let's continue. It's a big serve. So he has a platform stance. Guys, let me know in the comments, do you prefer a pinpoint or platform serve? And why do you prefer it? Let me know. So we go serve out wide. The +1 ball, he decides to go backhand inside out. Like, why are you going for that, bro? Right? Why are you going for that? What's the purpose there? Right? Why not? You serve out wide, +1, rip it to the side, bro. Rip the backhand cross court. Unless there's a clear reason why you're not going to do that, I wouldn't do it. Notice he keeps his right hand, his non-hitting hand, on the throat of the racket until the ball bounces. Then once the ball bounces, he lets go of the racket and he keeps his hitting arm, his non-hitting arm, he keeps it parallel with the baseline. He also keeps it straight and level where you could balance something on top of it, where it's not going down like this and it's not going up, it's staying level. So with his arm, he's going here, he's not going like this, and he's not going like this, right? So he's keeping his shoulders level, so when he rotates, his shoulders will be level. Let's continue. He goes cross there to hit a winner. Forehand cross here. So look, let's analyze that, what happened there. So Pedro goes down the line. This is a very common situation. Your opponent, they might even be a righty, right? So say they hit their forehand, if they're a lefty, backhand, whatever shot it is, they go down the line. Now you're on the run over here, right? You're going on the run, very simple job. Your only objective is I'm gonna plant in the open stance. I'm gonna plant my outside foot, your right foot, as far as I can away from my body. I'm gonna plant and hit, and I'm gonna rip the ball. If you're a better player, if you're a high level player, D1, top D1, whatever, it's very simple. You're going to rip this ball cross with some spin, but you don't need to hit it so high and heavy. You can drive through it, can be a little bit flatter if you really want to be aggressive, and go from defense to offense and make this guy pay for going down the line too early. If you get to that spot early enough and do a lot of good footwork, you can make him pay by punishing the ball deep cross court here. So let's see what he does. So he hits a pretty solid ball. You can see after it bounces, it bounces fast. The opponent misses it, right? It's forcing your opponent to come up with a great shot. At the highest levels, forcing errors sometimes is even better than hitting winners. You want to force errors from your opponent. Wow. So here, he has a decision. Can I hit a winner inside out cross court? If yes, go inside out. If not, go down the line, inside in. He's probably going to go inside in. Clip it. Notice how on the open stance he pivots with his right foot pointing to the right side here. Let's see how wide his stance was here. If I see a player make a mistake like that, I'm going to see, could they have set up in a better stance? Let's see. So one thing that you could see is how his left leg, let me actually see that one more time. It's actually not bad. Yeah, I mean, you can always try to get wider and lower, but yeah, that wasn't horrible. He just missed it. His kick serve out wide broke the sideline here within the service box. So that's critical if you want to get the most angle. Oh shoot, he goes. Let's analyze that target he went for there. So good kick serve out wide, gets the short ball. Here's what you have to understand actually. So if you look at it slow motion like this, right? You pause it and you pause it. You can see clearly what side is he on. He's on his backhand side technically, right? He's on the deuce side. He's a lefty. So he's basically here hitting, he's preparing for an inside out or inside in forehand. So inside out would be cross court. Damn, about died there. But so once you realize, first step is I'm on this side of the court, I'm hitting either inside out, cross court, or I'm hitting inside in. Then the next thing is I'll go cross court if I can hit a winner, because this is an approach shot. If not, if there's doubt in my mind that I can hit a winner cross court on this approach, I'm gonna go down the line. So by following those rules, you would see here how his opponent is in this corner. So if he goes inside out, look, maybe he hits a winner, but I would bet a lot of money that at least the guy will get the racket on it, right? Just from the positioning, right? If he's going to hit it this way, unless he hits it like down the middle or something. But basically, in my opinion, there's no chance he can hit a inside out forehand winner here, just based on his angle and his opponent's positioning. So automatically, even if there's just 1% chance of doubt in your mind, very simple, just go this way, boom, down the line here, inside in. So that's when you should utilize the inside in forehand approach based on this specific opponent's positioning. Yeah, and it's not even necessarily about him just missing the execution on that shot, but it's just about strategically, are you making the right decision? Because everyone's going to miss balls. You know, that's just executing. But it helps to go back and look, wait, did I realize that this was cross and this was down the line? Was I aware of my own positioning on the court, or was I not? Those are some of the things that it's so tough in the moment to pay attention to. So that's why it helps to kind of go back, say, hey, look at my footage and see what's going on. So if you look at Carl's serve, he has a textbook pinpoint serve that if you want to replicate this guy's serve. I mean, he hits a lot of really good checkpoints. When he steps his right foot, it's directly under his body. The ball of his right foot is about in the middle of his left foot in line here. And when he pushes from the ground, he gets a lot of vertical component going up. And he has full pronation here as well. So from the bottom to the top, he hits a lot of good checkpoints there. So if you see here, he actually has a huge shoulder turn with his left shoulder blade. But yeah, that's it for this part of the video, guys. I will see you in the next part. I hope you have an amazing day. See you in the next one. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yes, you subscribe. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.